the 1940s, B.F. Skinner proposed another way in which animals and people could learn. Whereas classical conditioning is related to innate biological responses, Skinner demonstrated that people and animals learn new behaviours through a process known as operant conditioning. In operant conditioning, behaviour is strengthened or weakened by its consequences. Piper's feeling a little hungry. Piper's learnt that opening the gate will give him access to the food that he wants. This example, the hay is a cue or a discriminating stimulus. The operant is opening the gate. The consequence of this behaviour is access to a food reward. Not surprisingly, Piper's more likely to open gates in the future. The relationship between cues, operants, and consequences is known as the three-term contingency. Another type of operant conditioning is known as negative reinforcement. In negative reinforcement, we ask the horse to move away from pressure. This pressure can be either implicit or explicit. In this round pen training example, the three-term contingency is as follows. The cue is swinging the rope. The operant is escape or avoidance of the trainer. The horse has learnt that if it approaches the trainer, the adverse pressure will stop. The behaviour of approaching the trainer is likely to increase in the future. What I like about positive reinforcement training is it allows us to work with our horses at liberty. Horses develop problem-solving skills and become willing participants in the training process. Ultimately, this improves the emotional stability of our horses. In sum, both positive and negative reinforcement increase the future likelihood of behaviour. There is always at least a three-term contingency in operant conditioning. The contingency has at least one discriminating stimulus, also known as a cue or antecedent, followed by an operant or a behaviour, and then a consequence of that behaviour. Learning to identify these contingencies will improve your equine behaviour management skills. Animals learn faster when positive reinforcement is the consequence of their behaviour. Finally, positive and negative reinforcement can be used together in horse training.